Here closer to home, it's not that dramatic, but let's see what's happening. We got Lindsay Monroe, meteorologist Lindsay Monroe here. She's tracking everything for us. Loads of sunshine, which I think certainly helps our case here.
It's so weird because it started off looking like a snow globe in some spots this morning, and we are getting a little break right now. We're kind of sitting in between two systems. We've got one more wave that's going to come through tonight, and then a little bit more light snow. I mean, it's going to be one of those wintry patterns. Not a lot of snow, but it's going to stay cold. In fact, cold is the main weather headline for the rest of this afternoon at least. Let's take you back outside and talk about these temperatures right now. Yes, a little sun, and yes, the wind is even out of the southwest. We would hope that would help to warm us up, but we have overall just been dominated by this upper level cold air mass, and that has kept that temperature down. We're at 19, and with a 16-mile-per-hour sustained wind, it feels more like 5. So that brutal cold's been sticking around. We're not going to see much of a warming trend this afternoon, perhaps a few degrees back into the mid-20s. That's about it as you do the evening commute through that 6 o'clock hour tonight. Now, I do want to talk about this weak wave coming through. There will be this chance of some light snow, I think mainly north and east of the I-74 corridor, and that's going to move in approximately about 10 o'clock this evening. So as we get later in the evening tonight, the temperature is going to hold steady in the mid-20s as that light snow pushes in. So I want to break down this timeline. We'll pause here right at the 10 o'clock hour, and then we'll fast forward through the overnight. You'll notice how this just quickly clips the northeastern tier of the state. It's out of here by the time we get into that morning rush hour. Those of you headed to work for New Year's Eve, this is at 4 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, and eventually that all clears out. We get a little bit of a break for your New Year's Eve day. Temperatures, as I mentioned, they're going to hold steady in the upper 20s as we get into tomorrow morning, and tomorrow afternoon we're headed back near the freezing mark, and eventually another round of some light snow will come through. So your high temperatures for tomorrow, about 34 here in Indy, near the freezing mark in Kokomo, headed to 37 as we look ahead the Seymour area into tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow night, for your plans, please plan ahead for some light snow showers and the potential that we could be dealing with some areas of slick spots on the roads, especially from about 8 o'clock in the evening as we welcome in 2026. I think most of that snow is going to be wrapped up by midnight. So let's time this system out. So this is wave 2. As we get into Wednesday afternoon, here's 4 o'clock. That wave will then push some of the scattered snow south, kind of the same region that we're talking about for tonight, mainly along and northeast of that I-74 corridor. This is 8 o'clock in the evening. As we go through midnight, most of the snow wraps up. And then for the early morning hours of Thursday, the first few hours of 2026, our sky will start to clear back out. We're actually going to bring back some sunshine as some slightly colder air settles in for the first day of 2026. As far as snowfall potential, this is not going to be a big snowmaker whatsoever. I think it's just more of an inconvenience because of the timing of it moving through during the evening hours on New Year's Eve. So a dusting possible in spots up to an inch for our very northernmost counties through Thursday morning. And here we go, first day of 2026, just an overall colder setup as that sunshine returns. 34 on Friday. We're back to near freezing on Saturday, and then a slightly more milder, more seasonal pattern starts Sunday into early next week.
Okay, the first week of 2026 on the way. Thank you, Miss Monroe.